When Young Miami started dating P Diddy, no one really expected them to last long, okay? Because if there is one thing we know about Diddy, apart from the fact that he's a great artist, is that he belongs to the streets when it comes to relationships. Yeah, you know it already. Diddy has fumbled several baddies in one lifetime. From Cassie to Noami, he is most definitely not the one when it comes to relationships. And fans have been urging Miami to leave Diddy since she started this relationship. Like, just scratch that situationship with Diddy. However, I don't think we are ever gonna see that day anytime soon because Diddy really has her wrapped all around his little finger. But why exactly won't Miami let him go? Is it really true that Diddy is manipulating Young Miami? Hi, Barbies. I hope y'all are in the mood for some tea because you already know I always serve. Okay, so when we talk about the most toxic and weird relationships in Hollywood, Young Miami and Diddy definitely come up top on that list. I mean, it's just the kind of relationship that we never saw coming. And girl, let me tell you, this relationship has enough drama to give the Kardashians a run for their money, and you know I'm not lying. Okay, so rumors of Miami and Diddy dating started somewhere around June 2021 when some pictures of them getting cozy started making rounds on the internet, but neither of them confirmed it, and I feel it's because Diddy wanted to keep it on the DL, on the down low. But I could also tell that Miami was itching to tell the whole world that she and Diddy were doing it and seeing each other, because when she invited him on her show, Carisha Please, earlier this year, she asked him straight up,
I'm single, I'm single, but I'm dating. I'm just taking my time with life.
All right.
Yeah, that's just a classic Diddy response because that's just his thing. Now, he's great at resisting any form of strong commitment and being available enough to get permitted to dip his hands into the cookie jar every now and then. Anyway, Carisha finally got a response from him where he admitted they were dating.
So what we is?
We date. We dating. We go have dates. And we friends.
Now, I don't know about y'all, but this definitely gave me secondhand embarrassment. But Miami handled it like a boss and kept smiling. I mean, whatever rocks your boat, girl. Now, from his answer, most fans were buzzing and calling it a PR relationship. A fan said, I wasn't thinking about Diddy until he got with Miami and probably won't be when they end whatever kind of relationship they call themselves having. But Miami wasn't having that. She went on Twitter to make it clear that she was with Diddy and it was a real and not a PR stunt. She tweeted, what the F I look like being in a PR relationship? Y'all say anything, I'm a for real hood. Carisha really said, please. Now, it don't matter what Miami is saying, because I know over the course of his career, his 30 years and counting, Diddy has gotten equal attention for the relationships he has had, just as he has for his music. And this isn't a drill, because you know how Diddy has dated top-tier Hollywood baddies like Cameron Diaz, Kim Porter, Cassie, Naomi Campbell, and Jennifer Lopez. And he has always made it a point to let the world know which baddie he was going out with at the time, or feud rumors when they get started. But the weird thing is, he has fumbled all these baddies like a hot potato. Can you imagine dating someone for more than 10 years and then never taking the next step? Yeah, that's the story of every Diddy relationship. Talk about Kim, who P Diddy dated from the 90s till 2007. And at some point, Diddy came out to say, hey, look, I've got all these strong feelings for Kim, but I have absolutely no intentions of marrying her. I just want to be a quote, unquote, better boyfriend. Lord Jesus. And even while he and Kim were going steady, these were rumors that he and J-Lo were getting around. And y'all remember my girl Cassie, poor Cassie, who Diddy fondled for about 10 years and even gave her a ring at some point, but still wouldn't commit to making her his wife. I'm just so glad Cassie gathered what was left of her dignity and got out of that situationship. Now she's married and living her best life. And trust, she got married to her current husband, Alex Fine, which I might add is seriously fine line after only a year of dating. Come on, Cassie. And so many fans are urging Carisha to not get too attached because when the time comes, we all know the outcome already. And the worst part is he loves to keep more than one side piece. Yeah. Dating that man ain't easy. Now, I'm not the type of girl to tell a grown woman how to handle her business. I'm just saying that Diddy has an MO. And even the good Lord himself has given him a bunch of chances to settle down before meeting Miami. And he took none of those chances. So why will he suddenly lock it down with her? And I ask because Miami looks, talks, and acts like she is ready to die on the hill called P Diddy. Y'all remember that time she took a huge ass red gold poppy sign to the BET Awards ceremony where Diddy won the Lifetime Achievement Award? And then Diddy went on to thank everyone and their mamas, including his ex Cassie, except Miami. Gosh, I am screaming internally, because what in the name of a third-hand embarrassment is that? Like, even her homegirl JT had to pull out her dress to put the sign down, but it's either she didn't get the hint or just didn't care. Like, girl, I don't know. Like, she has gotten into online fights with Diddy's side piece, like the time she dragged Gina Wynn by her edges all around Twitter. Her fight with Gina was sparked by a picture that Gina posted where she and Diddy looked cozy, cute, and in the mood. For some reason, Miami took that photo as a personal diss and accused Gina of chasing clout and seeking cheap publicity. She said, "Somebody please give this some attention. Then, notice me please as go sit down. We see you. Relax. It's okay. You've been around, just around for years. You've been waiting on this moment. If he can't make you famous, I ain't. Then I ain't arguing with no bitch that got cheap-ass lint bar carpet in the house on a billionaire. Ooh, goodness. Now, what has me surprised is that after all this touching show of vulnerability, Carisha was back on P Diddy's Gotta Move On Queen's remix and rapped this line. Any hint? Then she is back on her daily BS dose of Diddy, convincing herself that Diddy won't let her go. Hang on. Y'all know I'm not the type to steal a sister's shine, but y'all know there are rumors going around that Miami is with Diddy for the money. And we all know there is no smoke without a fire. First, there came this strong rumor that Diddy was paying Carisha a maintenance fee of $250,000 every month. And I'm not even gonna lie. But if I'm the one in that relationship and I was getting a steady paycheck that huge, I'll get a bigger sign than the one she held up at the BET Awards and screamed down the walls. But there is also her show on Revolt, Carisha Please. Now, y'all know Diddy owns Revolt, and he gave her a platform to host her very own show. Someone, please repeat after me, Sugar Daddy Doings. Not only that, Carisha Please won in a tie of BET's Best Hip Hop Platform of the Year award. And since the show went up against shows which have been on the air longer and have a stronger reputation, I'm talking shows like Big Boy's Neighborhood, Breakfast Club, Complex, Drink Champs, Hip Hop DX, $1 million worth of game, and NPR Tiny Decks. This win now has everyone saying P Diddy bribed the award organizers for Carisha Please to win because her show only has like a couple of episodes, and even though it's fun to watch, it's not like it's making a major impact. I mean, Diddy was even challenged about his involvement in Carisha Please winning the award, and of course he denied it. But then his son also performed at the show, and we know nobody listens to his music. Now, given all this evidence, I understand why Carisha is clinging to Diddy, but that's still no excuse. Some fans say Miami is getting all these quote-unquote perks because she's passed the humiliation ritual. She needs to get to the top and remain relevant, and she knows what she's in for. One user said, "Now y'all know, these rappers have to go through a humiliation ritual to get to the top. It's all part of the game. She signed the contract, and now to do what they tell her to while having free will. Remember, Diddy is a gatekeeper. He doesn't need the money, but he loves the attention, and he isn't that guy anymore. And she is getting the perks from being affiliated with a A-list celebrity. Y'all know what? This makes sense. Anywho, we've all got our lives to live, and Miami will be fine whether Diddy changes and become fully committed to her or not. While it may seem like glaring manipulation, I believe both parties are in their right state of mind and playing a very good game. May the best player win. But what do y'all think? Is Diddy really manipulating Miami, or are they just playing with us? Leave your comments below, and I'll see y'all when I bring more tea.